talk about our W9 1099 project and how would our W9 project integrate with the WordPress. For this coming milestone, our scope is to focus only and only on W9. 1099 is not in the scope for this coming milestone that we are starting right now. And so with that understanding, what is W9? As we all understand, W9 is an IRS form meant for small business owners to collect the data and signatures from the independent contractors that they hire and before they pay them. So this is a way for them to verify the tax identification number and the associated details from the independent contractors. So what is the real problem? The real problem is in real world, the system is not very automated. So typically small business owners have to carry the printed PDF papers in their hand, or they have to keep them in their car, or they have to keep them handy, which is generally not practical. So every time they are hiring, they're going along and they're hiring an independent contractor for doing different chores, different work. There's no easy way for them to collect the W9. They either have to be hand-filled and then given to the other person. If they're doing face-to-face, in-person meeting, then those papers, PDF forms are printed out and either hand-filled and then signed by hand. And that too is, first of all, forgetfulness. Being organized, keeping those papers all the time handy is a real issue and real problem in real world life, right? Many times, even if you collect those signatures, sometimes people misplace those signed W9s because, between the time you collect it and between the time they are needed for the tax purposes, there could be several months in between. Similarly, in online mechanisms, in online commerce, in online sales, where you are hiring independent contractors online, again the same issue comes in. You have an option. You can just take a camera picture of that W9, or you can download it as a business owner. You can download it from the IRS website and then email it or send it to the independent contractors. And when the independent contractors receive it, they are expected to then again fill that PDF. Either they can open it on their desktop or laptop, fill it, and then in order for them to sign on it, if they are technically savvy, they can probably use Adobe or some kind of a third-party tool to sign on that document and then email it back. Or the other possibility is they have to then, after they fill it out, they have to print it. And when they print it, then on the printed paper they sign it, and after they sign on the printed paper, they take a camera picture of that W9 document and then send it back to the business owners, who would keep it for their record in order for them to subsequently file 1099s with the IRS. And then the problem is again for the small business owners, when they receive those W9s from their independent contractors, now their work starts again. What they have to do, they have to take all that data and put it into their 1099 software. And that's again a manual work. And people typically like to be more efficient and save time. So our software will attempt to solve this type of problem as well. And many times when you send out the W9 for electronic signature by the independent contractor, they are busy people. Many times the email may land into a spam folder, as we generally know, or they get busy and they don't have time and they need to be reminded. So our software would be an attempt to help them, remind them by using various mechanisms. So for example, in our case, our software will not only remind them through the email, we will probably use SMS, we will also use WhatsApp, and then we also have in the past worked on a voice over IP system whereby our system would make a phone call to the independent contractor and remind them through an automated system, letting them know that there is a message for them through their SMS, through their WhatsApp, through their email. So we're going to wake them up and chase them thoroughly to help them, remind them, and go after them so that then they can come back and fill out the W9 paperwork that will be presented to them in a user-friendly manner online through our system. So that is the essence of how we would be doing this. So this is just an overview of how we are planning on automating our W9 automation mechanism. In my next video, I'm going to talk about the WordPress. So that's all for me.